Smart Home Arena, Salt Lake City, Utah, to cheer on their Jazz. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. And just a single game trip away from Los Angeles for the Lakers. Right now, they have the 10th best record in the West. They need wins.
And this is what the NBA is all about. Competition. That's why rivalries do matter.
They do. It's good for the sport, the TV ratings, the fans, but most of all, when you're a player in this kind of game, the adrenaline rush is incredible.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Rajon Rondo is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bullock. The good-looking shot from the wing. What we have tonight, two awesome rebounding teams, Steve. What do you think we're going to be seeing out there in this one?
You know, two teams that get after it. I love to watch the game within the game. Just watching two gladiators go at it, just boxing out. They're grabbing, they're fighting for the loose ball. It's interesting to see what goes on before you actually get the rebound.
Kind of like a chess match, right? You make a move, then I'll try to counter that move.
And teams now, they count possessions, analytics. Everybody wants to see who has the most possessions, and that will give you a better chance to win the ball game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Rondo. LeBron James on the wing. No good off the front iron.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
And the basket by Ingles.
The silent assassin, Ingles, continues to do his job and does it at a high level.
Rondo kicks to Bullock. Passes it to James. No good on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with a win.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
You can bet that was their game plan from the get-go. Don't be shocked if they're aggressive again today as well.
Gobert with the block.
You really have to be careful with Gobert lurking around. He'll send it back.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. James against Ingles. Good on the shot.
Muscling that one in. You expect that from LeBron. Relentless.
The Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Rubio kicks to Favors. The Jazz working the ball around now. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. And Utah another 3.
Mitchell's really been working on getting free off the ball and being accurate off the catch and shoot.
Ingles against Rondo. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Now here's Gobert. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Here's Favors, and the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Lakers trail by 7. The pass to LeBron. Over Ingles. LeBron, no luck.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And there's the feed to Ingles.
Well, it might have taken Joe Ingles a few years to adjust to the NBA, but he looks right at home now. Was playing overseas until he made the NBA jump at age 27. The way he's playing now, it was worth the wait.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And he makes the first.
I mean, an incredible story how Joe Ingles has gotten to this point. A lot of it's been resiliency, and a lot of it has been sacrifice.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Bullock. He kicks it to McGee. Back to Bullock. Will it go? Just 5 on the clock. Utah with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
Now, here's Ingles. A 14-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. Another miss by Utah. Lakers trail by 9. To the paint. James, the pass to Kuzma. And the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
And stolen by Kuzma. James finds Rondo. Back to LeBron. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
You could say, LeBron, that's too easy, but great players create these opportunities every single night. That was against good defense. He tried to sneak it in, though. We've seen him do it plenty of times.
That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Doesn't let the contact affect the shot. Great focus by LeBron.
Jazz leading by 5. And Rubio kicks to Favors. Mitchell outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. Lakers on D. Rondo with the steal. From 13, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Rondo. LeBron's got 8 points.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Well, Steve, you look at the core of this Jazz team, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, still very, very young.
Mitchell, obviously the youngest, but the Jazz have a good amount of players just entering their prime. The front office has done a great job of identifying talent in the draft and developing it.
Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the NBA's scoring leaders since the All-Star break. 4th, LeBron James.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
Jazz leading by 3. Mitchell kicks to Favors. The Jazz working the ball around now. Ingles passes to Rubio. Poked away. Rondo with the steal. To the paint. And the rejection by Favors. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. And Utah making a change here. Korver's checked in. Poked away. McGee finds James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. A lot of statistics to try to devour. The plus-minus statistics are some that really stand out for fans and players. How useful you think a tool that is?
You know, I love it, Kevin, because then you get a chance to see the guys who, you know, the stats we look at is rebounds, points, assists, and blocks and steals. There are some guys that make an impact without having those numbers, and it goes by what the score is, and that plus-minus help those guys who I would say not as skillful as some of the guys as far as putting up stats that way, but you can see the team plays better when this guy is on the floor, no matter how many points he scores.
Did you pay attention to the plus-minus?
Kevin, I'm so old, they didn't have plus-minus.
I didn't mean to embarrass you there, Steve. I am so sorry. And he sinks the second.
You know, the one chink in LeBron's armor, decent but somewhat inconsistent from the free throw line.
Favors against Kuzma. And Favors kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Ingles. High post, Gobert. Clock at 6. Down low. Passes it to Ingles. And the rejection by James.
When he blocks shots, they are usually on the highlight reel. LeBron James with another one.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Derek Favors. The Lakers also making some changes. Wagner, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Reggie Bullock. Now here's James. A 23-point game for him in the win against Washington.
Too aggressive to start this game. That's already a couple fouls already in the first.
O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Utah's on defense. Rondo kicks to James. The pass to Kuzma. Launches it. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Korver. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Here is Korver, covered by LeBron. The Jazz with another miss. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And you saw that offensive flow they got into, really maximized everything they do well.
What you try to do is dictate the pace, play to your strengths. They were successful at both.
And so it's Utah here with the ball after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Utah calls timeout.
With Rajon Rondo, you have to admire his creativity on the floor. Just sees the game and court in ways others don't. When he's focused, he can take over a game with his ball movement.
Muscala, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
All shots he's changed just by challenging them. Such a luxury to have someone like this as your last line of defense.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Lakers.
Caldwell Pope outside. For the three, and another three for the Lakers.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Down low, here's O'Neal. The shot comes out. Good D by LeBron. The Lakers in the lead. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I did catch up with Coach Luke Walton, and it's all about pace tonight. He said, we're fast, we know it, and we're going to make sure they know it too. Those are pretty bold words, Kevin. We'll see if they can deliver.
Thank you, David. Here is Korver after Rajon Rondo's bucket. O'Neal kicks to Korver. That's a 2 from Crowder. Not enough on that one as it misses. Los Angeles leading by 4. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. Just an incredible month of basketball. First in assists, and don't forget top 5 in the league in points per game. He's a premier offensive threat night in and night out.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Now here's Korver after the miss from Jay Crowder. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Mitchell against Rondo. Puts up a 3. And James pulls it down. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Puts it up. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists now tonight. Jazz trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
O'Neal against LeBron. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Taking a look at Utah. They're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will. And, of course, Los Angeles sitting there 4 spots below.
You know, for Los Angeles, they're in the mix for a playoff spot, which is definitely a positive. But I'm sure they'd like to have had their hands around that spot a little tighter than they do.
I agree. They're not going to be able to coast. They're going to have to battle their way into the postseason. But maybe they'll toughen up by the time the playoffs arrive.
Rondo against Mitchell. Crowder, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Utah. A floater. Here's Gobert. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling. Quinn Snyder, one of the more serious and intense coaches in the NBA. He has an MBA and a law degree. Takes a very measured approach to coaching, and it fits the team perfectly.
And the Jazz making a change here. Cephalosha's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Josh Hart, he's checked in for James. .114 left in the first. Drills the three-pointer. Crowder's got his first 3 points of the game. And Steve, you talk about Snyder's intensity, perhaps has one of the sternest faces on the sideline.
That intensity has translated to his defense. He's rebuilt the team on that end. The Jazz players have followed his lead. They play with toughness.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Cephalosha. Kicks to Crowder. From outside, off the mark. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. Rondo looking around. Passes it to Wagner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Utah's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. here in the first quarter. Mitchell against Rondo. The drive by Mitchell. Here's Crowder, and it's blocked, but they'll get another chance. Here's Sefolosha.
And some people have talked about KCP, how he's an all-defensive team candidate, getting a taste of it right there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. During his tenure in Utah, Coach Quinn Snyder has quickly earned the appreciation of his players, including Rudy Gobert.
It's very lucky to have a coach like that. He really takes everything, with heart, and he wants us to be the best defensive team in the league, as I do. And I think when the coach and the players are on the same page, usually, good things happen.
Coach Snyder doing a terrific job with his team.
Just a great tactician, and he's clearly got his guys buying in to his message.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
Crowder is the 4 and Gobert is the 5. Kyle Korver is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Sefolosha in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Now here's Gobert after the miss from Jay Crowder. Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Sefolosha. Over Stevenson. Misses off the right iron. Los Angeles leading by 7. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Hart. Back to Stevenson. Caldwell Pope outside. Let's go. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And just a smooth customer off that pick and roll. KCP making a quick assessment and decides to take it for himself.
Now here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Ricky Rubio comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Rubio taking his time here. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Favors. Another miss by Utah. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Hart. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And Stevenson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Dishes to Muscala. Here's Hart. No good on the 3. Jazz have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And for so long, it seems Derek Favors had played in a crowded front court, but still can get the job done.
And Favors has shown his versatility and impact in spot minutes his whole career. Every team can use a player like Favors. He just eats up space inside and can play that tough D. Offensively, I think he'd like to get back to where he was around 2015, and hopefully he'll find the chances to do so.
And here's Caldwell Pope after the three-pointer from Jay Crowder.
He was all alone. Looks like he gets a little too relaxed. He has to maintain his focus.
Rubio misses. Lakers leading by 6. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now, here's Stevenson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here is Sefolosha. Korver fires from way outside. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. Hart, that's good. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
And, you know, he's not usually the guy to break out the crossover. Worked for him that time, but I'm not sure I would be doing that consistently.
Now here's Korver. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Favors will not go. This is off the front iron. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Caldwell Pope passes it to Wagner. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Back to Muscala. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. And like so many other big men in the NBA, Mike Muscala also looking to become an outside threat.
He's increased the number of three-pointers taken each year, has shown a soft touch, and is a threat from outside. Won't be an offensive centerpiece, but he contributes.
First free throw is good. Steve, in today's game, it's so important to have a high-level talent who can make contested shots.
Yeah, it is. I mean, some of those guys are LeBron James that make shots with guys hanging all over them. Kevin Durant, because of his size. Kemba Walker, Damian Lillard. What I love right now is guys are comfortable to be able to shoot contested shots. Not like we did back in the day. You would just move it and try to get a better shot. It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
Utah calls timeout.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
The Lakers making a switch here. McGee's checked in.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Ingles. Averaging 12 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
The Jazz have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Kyle Korver, a former late second-round pick. What a career he's had. A first-time All-Star in his 30s. He's just keep getting better.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Lakers leading by 9. Here's Hart. And the 3 off target. And here's Sefolosha. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. And there's Korver on the assist from Sefolosha. Sefolosha's got 3 assists now in this one. Hart kicks to Bullock. Here's Hart, guarded by Korver. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Let's check out some stats for McGee. He's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. Second in field goal percentage, and he's an eraser inside, a definite factor defensively, right in that top 5 in blocks per game.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. He's off on the first. And he can't hit the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Korver finds Favors. Jazz passing it around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Steve, you'll remember Favors had that impressive rookie season, but he's been somewhat up and down since.
He's kind of an old school power forward. Might have been an all-star 20 years ago, but nowadays the best forwards can shoot from range and can defend on the perimeter.
Two shots.
The first one falls. Steve, you had an excellent playing career. Talk a little bit about the work you had to put in and just to get to the NBA.
Yeah, it comes down to that work ethic. Obviously, we all have talent, but you have to put in that work, and that work continues on the court, off the court, and it's basically 365 days a year where you have to find a way to get better.
Was it mainly shooting for you?
No, not mainly shooting for me, Kevin. I think it was always just my overall game.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Stevenson drives in, and the basket is good. Stevenson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
Now, here's Rubio. No points in the game yet for him.
Second foul. You don't want to pick up his third in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
And Ricky Rubio might be one of the most unselfish players in the league. Not only for his passing and how much he enjoys piling up assists,
Two shots.
but how he does a great job adjusting to what the team needs him to do and not worrying about his own game.
And he makes the first. And for Rubio, who has been in the eye of the media for so long, Greg, he's always been unselfish. We've always seen that in his style of play.
You're right, Kevin. You've always been able to see that with Rubio's game. Great at making quick reads, seeing passes before they develop. I mean, he can see who's open and who's going to be open before he even catches a pass.
Here's Hart. Here's McGee, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Kyle Korver. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor, something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
The first one falls. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Tavo Cephalosha. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James is checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Jazz trail by 6. O'Neal with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Korver passes to Ingles. Jacks up a 3. Kyle Korver, and that's good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Lakers leading by 3. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, as we know, Rudy Gobert is a 7-footer with an aggressive mentality. He said some guys don't have pride, but I do. Sometimes too much. Quinn Snyder said he gets angry, which I like. Whatever kind of stereotypes Americans have about the French, they don't apply. Not to him anyway, guys.
Sacre bleu! Thank you, GA. He is indeed a fiery competitor.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought
without any individual agendas.
Here's James. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Rubio. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Rubio.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Pass to Bullock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. For Los Angeles, they have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. Throw good. Bullock. He hits both from the stripe.
This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
Now, Ingles, 5 points in the game. It's stolen by Rondo. Inside. James in the post, guarded by O'Neal. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Feeds to Rubio. Back to Korver. He kicks to Rubio. Outside Korver. James against O'Neal. 4 on the clock. Here's Korver for 3. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Bad news for the defense. Kyle Korver's got it going.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now here's James. 15 points in the game. LeBron is doubled. And the rejection by Favors. Here is Korver. Kicks to Ingles. Rubio left side. Pass to Ingles. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Jazz have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
It was a long and winding road to the NBA for Ingles. Played in Australia, Spain, and Israel. Finally got his chance with the Clippers and then the Jazz in 2014.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Gobert comes in for Derek Favors. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Kyle Korver. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. The Lakers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the 2nd quarter. Rondo kicks to LeBron. Over O'Neal. A terrific shot on the turnaround. And that's now 17 points for LeBron. Utah's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the 2nd quarter. Solid shooting. And Steve, talking about Ingles, once he did break in, he more than held his own.
As a rookie, he started 32 games, then kept building on his success, earning his coach's trust. Ultimately, he landed a really nice contract, and he has continued to play well. And that's his third foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
The Lakers have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Here's Rubio. He's got 5. The pass to Gobert. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
James looking it over. Fade away. And that one hits back iron. Utah trailing here. Rubio finds Gobert. Now, here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Rubio outside. Jazz passing it around. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Bullock, and Gobert with the basket on the assist by O'Neal. And the Jazz lead by 1. LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Rondo passes to Kuzma. He feeds it to LeBron. Good. LeBron's got 8 here in the quarter.
Crazy to think about how many seasons LeBron's played and how many nights we've seen him do this.
And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Pulls up on the wing. Misses off the left iron. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Pass to Rondo. Now here's Kuzma. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 5th assist in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mitchell right side. That's tipped and stolen by Kuzma. Now the dish to Bullock to the inside. James, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Crowder, he's checked in for Utah. Wagner, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Reggie Bullock. Los Angeles leading by 3. Rondo finds Caldwell-Pope. The 3. O'Neal with the rebound.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Mitchell outside. He dishes it to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. From past the arc. And that one released in time, but no good.
And whether or not he makes the all-defensive team, LeBron is one of the league's premier defenders.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Los Angeles on top, up by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. When we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Efficiency, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Jazz were playing?
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens, running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Welcome back, everyone, to Salt Lake City, Utah. That's the state capital right here in Utah. Really a sight to see when you get that kind of perspective from above. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there opens up things for everybody else.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jazz trail by 3. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Rajon Rondo is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's LeBron in at the 3. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. The first free throw is good.
Well, Rudy Gobert has taken on more of a leadership role with this team. Clearly a difference maker on the court with his defense, and will get the team to fall in line. Hard to argue with one of the elite rim protectors in our league.
And with Gobert, he does so much as a defender with his impact, Greg, in the paint.
Yeah, and Gobert does so much in terms of cleaning up his teammates' mistakes while they're defending out there on the perimeter. It allows his teammates to be more aggressive on D, knowing he's going to be that last line of defense. And Gobert won't let them get too comfortable, as he is one of the more vocal players in terms of shaping their D.
Here's James following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Nice step back to get it off. 21 points for LeBron.
This is where LeBron is so dangerous, has the size, has the vertical to kill you from mid-range.
Rubio outside. Passes it to Favors. And here's Gobert. And here is Ingles for the 3. They get the rebound. Here's Favors. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Favors got 5.
One of the foremost offensive rebounders in the game. Favors always in pursuit.
Got a piece of it. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James. And the first one drops.
And the thing about Mitchell, stands only about 6'3", but has a solid frame and long arms and is very quick off his feet.
And Mitchell drops them both. And talking about Mitchell, you have the physical profile, and then you have the intangibles.
The first one, he's a highly competitive guy. The strides he's made with his shooting speaks volumes about his work ethic. Great character and very well spoken.
Up top, Rubio. He's covered by Rondo. McGee with the block. To the inside, James. McGee trying to break free. James, no good. Utah leading by 3. Mitchell outside. And Rubio kicks to Ingles. There's the pass to Mitchell. Now Favors. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Kuzma. The 19-footer is on the money. Favors has got 4 points in the quarter. Lakers trailed by 5. The feed to LeBron. Over Ingles. James misses. And here's Utah. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And Rubio kicks to Favors. Pass to Ingles. Back to Favors. Mitchell outside. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
All right, a chance here to check out Derek Favors' stats. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. 10th in blocks, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. Knocked away. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And Stevenson's checked in for Los Angeles. Josh Hart comes in for Reggie Bullock. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Hart, and the rejection by Favors. And they get it back. 6 to shoot. Lets a floater go. Hart, no good.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held him back.
Ingles dishes to Mitchell. Rubio against Rondo. Gobert with it. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Lakers trailed by 5. And it's Rondo in the corner. The teardrop falls in. Rondo's got his second basket of the night.
And that gentle release on Rondo's floater, when he's making these shots, the D is in trouble.
The Jazz working the ball around now. The wide open look here for Ingles. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Can't cash in from close range.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Now here's Rondo. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Hart, covered by Mitchell. Hart, no good.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Jazz had to weather the loss of Gordon Hayward, so they need to play together to have success. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We expect guys to put the team in front of themselves and support each other. Our strength isn't in one guy. We need each other." Kevin?
David, one thing for sure, they come to play almost every game. Thank you. Now, here's Mitchell. 14 points for him. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. The putback, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
For Gobert, when it comes to rebounding, it's not just the height and length, it's also the instincts.
Here's Stevenson, and he banks in the layup. Stevenson's got his second basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's Rubio with the ball for Utah. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. Back to Ingles. Rondo against Rubio. Dishes it to Gobert. Shoots over Kuzma. Gobert can't hit. The Lakers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Hart. Pass to Rondo. Buries it from three-point range. Rondo's got 5 points in the quarter.
The craftiness of Rondo makes him a tough cover in pick and roll sets. Just when you think he's going to pass, he'll surprise you with the shot.
Now, here's Mitchell. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Here's Mitchell. A 2-point game. Hit his leg. And it's being called a kickball for the Jazz. Crowder, he's checked in for Favors. Cephalosha comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Korver in for Ricky Rubio. The Lakers also changing it up. Wagner, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Mike Muscala comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Rajon Rondo. Now here is Cephalosha. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Korver for 3. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Stevenson against Cephalosha. With the teardrop, and Caldwell-Pope gets the basket. And now a 4-point Laker lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Mitchell passes to Crowder. Knocked loose. Korver finds Cephalosha. Here's Mitchell. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. Here's Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Friday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. Then on Monday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
And for the matchup with the Suns, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
And with so much emphasis placed on Gobert's defense, some people aren't paying attention to his impact on the offensive end.
That one misses. And you know, Steve, what you have to love about Gobert, as his usage rate has gone up, the efficiency still is there. It remains.
You're right. Shoots for an extremely high percentage, fairly low turnover rate, and each year his moves are a little more polished.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Korver with it, now guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Shoots the 3. Korver, no luck.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Hart, and Muscala has it in the corner. And he overshot that one, missing.
And the defense daring him to shoot that. Good plan right there.
Cephalosha kicks to Korver. Passes it to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Down low, here's Crowder. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Crowder's got his 3rd basket of the night. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Caldwell-Pope. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's Jazz trail by 4. Korver passes to Gobert. Back to Korver. Mitchell kicks to Crowder. Stevenson against Cephalosha. Mitchell wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's the pass to Wagner. And stolen by Cephalosha. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Can't emphasize this enough. This is the way Mitchell's got to play to give this team its best chance.
And Greg, right out of the gate, Donovan Mitchell seemed like a veteran more than a rookie.
I mean, his professionalism was one of the first things Ricky Rubio noticed about Mitchell. Father played minor league baseball, knows what it takes to succeed in professional sports. And you can just see it in his approach to practice and his commitment to improving his game. Mitchell was already the surprise of that 2017 draft, and I don't think there's any question he's destined to be a star.
He was a part of that terrific draft class in 2017. Donovan Mitchell was somewhat unheralded, but may turn out to be the best of the bunch.
Now here's LeBron. 21 points in the game. Here's Muscala, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Hart. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now Mitchell, 17 points in the game. He kicks it to Crowder. O'Neal passes to Cephalosha. Pass to Gobert. And he drops it in from the low post. Gobert's got 7 points for the quarter.
Nice job by Rudy Gobert. What concentration on that shot by the big fella.
Got a piece of it. On the wing, Mitchell. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 10 points here in the second half.
How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
And Muscala kicks to Caldwell Pope. That one doesn't drop. Gobert with the defensive effort. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Already with a bullseye on his back, Donovan Mitchell reacts to the defense, and he scores.
Pass to Muscala. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. That one's off, still out of sync. Utah leading by 4. Mitchell kicks to Crowder. Back to Mitchell. Passes to Cephalosha. Mitchell outside. Clock at 4. Gobert down low. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Crowder. O'Neal trying to break free. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just hasn't had it tonight, but his teammates are picking up the slack.
The pass to Wagner. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Wagner's got 5 now.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Mitchell outside. Takes one. Out to the wing. The three from Cephalosha. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Jazz lead by 5. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Crowder is the 4 and Gobert is the 5. O'Neal is out there with Mitchell, and it's Cephalosha in at small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Muscala.
Night in and night out, Jay Crowder will compete. Terrific effort at the defensive end.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Cephalosha against LeBron. Gobert, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Utah.
He did a stellar job throwing his body into the mix and coming up with the easy tip in.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And Utah making a change here. Rubio's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Rondo's checked in. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Rubio finds Gobert. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Here's Rubio. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Jazz lead by 7.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
James kicks to Muscala. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
A different look for Utah. Derek Favors checked in for Gobert, and it's Joe Ingles in for Mitchell.
One shot.
That's good from Muscala. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now, here's Rubio. In the corner, Crowder with it. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. And 11 points for Jay Crowder.
Stretching the floor, Crowder, a low percentage shooter from the field overall, but he's good from distance.
And stolen by Favors. Here's Ingles. Rondo with the rebound.
You know, this is a time when you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup.
Rondo slicing them up with a sick dribble move. Man, he can be tough to stay in front of.
Rubio the pass to Favors. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now here's Crowder. He's covered by Muscala. Here's Favors. Buries it down low. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Favors can really hurt you from inside the paint. If he gets the ball in a good spot, he has the size and length needed to bury the shot.
Here's Muscala. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Creating a size mismatch in close. That's the kind of thing you're working for.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Utah Jazz. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And Favors kicks to Rubio. The Jazz working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Ingles dishes to Rubio. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Caldwell Pope finds James. Rondo with the ball.
Rondo is so tricky. Consistently looking to take advantage of the defense being too physical with him.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passers in the game.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Rondo against Rubio. In the corner, Crowder with it. And a miss there on the triple. That was something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Wagner, he's checked in for the Lakers. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Caldwell Pope kicks to James. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
What you put out is what you get back. LeBron sets up so many teammates on the catch and shoot. That time, the favor is returned.
Now, here's Rubio. Favors can't get it to go. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Rubio, the pass to Crowder. Trying his luck deep, and Rubio gets it to go on the assist from Crowder. Rubio's got 5 points now this quarter. Lakers trail by 3. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Pass to James. And again, LeBron missing. Utah's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Rubio. Now, here is O'Neal. Defense is right there. Pass to Favors. 6 on the shot clock. Over Caldwell Pope. The Lakers with the rebound. And there's the pass to Wagner. It's good.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And here is O'Neal. Ingles in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Rondo. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Korver. He's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Favors with the ball. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Utah. Korver finds Favors. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Ingles outside. But they get it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on JaVale McGee.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious. If he were to miss time right now, it would really hurt this team, especially during the latter stages of the season. Kevin?
Thanks for checking in, DA. Injuries are always tough to deal with, but they're just a fact of life in the NBA.
And he'll have a lot of support as he goes through the recovery process. They want him back as soon as possible.
And we know how much better they'll be as a team when he's out of those street clothes and back in uniform.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
For the Jazz, Gobert comes in for Jay Crowder, and Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Kyle Korver. And the Lakers also making a switch. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope.
What's up?
The free throw drops for Rondo. Here's Rubio. Kicks it to Gobert. Ingles in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Ingles has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Utah.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Rondo against Rubio. Rondo passes to Kuzma. LeBron outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Rondo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Love Rondo down there on the block. Nice move to catch the D off guard.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That one is off.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Ingles kicks to Gobert. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Favors. Gobert dishes to Rubio. Pocket 6 to the paint. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Here's Favors. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And now it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
Really smoking the Nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
And they double up Rondo. Here's Kuzma. Misses the 3. Utah's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. That pushes it to double digits. Ingles has got 9 points here in the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Bullock. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
Now here's Bullock after the miss from Ricky Rubio. Wagner passes to Rondo, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Here's Ingles. Good D by LeBron.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot. I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Bullock. Rubio left side. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's stolen by Ingles. Rubio outside. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in. Rubio's got 9 points now in the quarter.
So often the setup man in transition. This time, Rubio takes it himself.
Rondo kicks to James. Passes to Kuzma. And there it is for him.
He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good, Kuzma. 1:49 left to play here in the fourth. And Rubio kicks to Gobert. There's the dish to Mitchell. That's tipped. break. The Lakers. Rondo with the ball. And the pass to Bullock from downtown. Favors with the rebound. Favors got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's Mitchell missing.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
.107 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Favors passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Bullock. Again, Mitchell missing. James outside. And it's Bullock in the corner. Wagner passes to Rondo. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. And that's an intentional foul. Muscala, he's checked in for Wagner. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Every little bit helps. Outstanding work hitting those free throws.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 6. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
I mean, tough position, but really they can't blame anybody but themselves.
They've certainly missed on some opportunities, but stranger things have happened. They need a quick shot and an immediate foul right here.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
He's kept a lot of their possessions alive with his work on the offensive glass. You can't measure what that kind of effort means to a team. Not just in terms of the second chances those rebounds create, but also for the example it sets. Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
No, it's felt like that all game. He is just aggressive and finds ways to snag rebounds out of thin air sometimes.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
And the point differential just too difficult to overcome.
This is where it stings. You just want to keep competing, but deep down, you know it's just not your night.
Ingles kicks to Rubio. And so it's Utah with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek, you guys hang your hat on defense. Is this the sort of defensive performance you expect every game?
Yeah, we can. No, they were practice for. We come into practice, play hard, we work hard, and when we come out to the games, they bring a lot of energy.
Well, it's a young team with young legs, and you showed them at the defensive end tonight. Thanks, Derek. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.